Thanks for tuning in to Week 3, Episode 8 of Round 2, here in the Band Together Buffalo Shutdown Showcase. Tonight is rock and roll night. Our featured artist is The Reign of Kindo, who will explain how they've become bigger in Brazil than Buffalo. Cast your votes for each episode at bandtogetherbuffalo.com and vote for as many artists as you like. If you like all 4 artists in each episode, vote for all 4 artists. There's a box to click if you like to see them live. If you vote the night of the live premiere, you get an extra vote. If you tip the band via PayPal, Venmo, or Patreon, you get an extra vote. That means you can triple your vote. And you can vote for up to 3 days from the night of the live premiere. Let's hear from our contestants tonight. Grub, Sons of Luther, Soul Butchers, and the Amateur Hockey Club. Let's roll.
Just take a little bit further, maybe clear my conscious, stop, it's got this not. Gonna be nauseous, smoke a little bit of cannabis, it's gonna just stop, just bring it down, roll it up, look at the backdrop, look up my mind's rage, setting constellations in my head and in my thoughts, feel strange, contagious, mind's creations, interstellar relations, make damage, eclipse now, reincarnation, just not patient, gonna be a spaceship, in this view that is skewed, too huge, with the crew that take a little bit of me, that take a little bit of you. They take a little bit of me, they take a little bit of you. There is no time for me when there's nothing that makes me feel better. You don't fall and see that maybe you should just let There's no time for this when there's no one that makes you feel better. Just wait and see, settle and find the pleasure. Yeah, I'm the lightning on the ground. Think you're going to shut me down. Bring it up, yeah, without sound. The same team, you feel me now. Save the world and peace I found. In my mind, you hear the sound. Let the music set you free. And the love is centrally. Mind's creation, let's start the nation. Jim at your pants down, strange equation. Stop being a bitch, don't change the station. Take a look inside the heart and find your own sedation. Anything you want is in the palm of your hands. Do it now, don't bullshit. Know exactly where you stand. When we take a look inside and feel the fullness of the brand. When we feel the love outside our eyes and be your biggest fan. Yeah. There is no time for me when there's nothing that makes me feel better. You don't fall and see that maybe you should just let There's no time for this when there's no one that makes you feel better. Just wait and see, settle and find the pleasure.
Nobody's gonna love you more than your family, and Buffalo is family. Early on, when Matt and myself started dreaming up and conjuring this idea that we could have a brewery, we knew it had to be in the city of Buffalo. We loved the idea of it being in downtown Buffalo. I want to make the best beer possible that I can brew, but I also want to make the best beer for the city and its people. And so far, Hey Burner has been an amazing success, and we work hard every day to consistently brew that and keep it as popular as it is, which is no easy feat, you know. You're not gonna get anything fresher than what's available in your own backyard. Everyone in the Big Ditch family, I'd say, is pretty humble. Nobody thinks we are not the world's greatest. We make damn good beer, though, and we're gonna keep getting better at it.
We're Amateur Hockey Club, and this is Fresh Blood. I wish that I could be nicer. Wish I could make wishes come true. I wish that I could be wiser. I wish I did as I say I do. Need some fresh blood coursing through my veins again. Need some fresh sounds in my ear. Break the phone and set it straight. Repeat it till it goes back right. Repeat till I don't have to anymore. I wish that I could see how this ends. When you're looking at life through rose-colored glasses, all the red flags just look like flags. Need some fresh blood coursing through my veins again. Need some fresh sounds in my ear. Kill the flowers, save the seeds. Plant them where the sun can see green. The world I wanna leave. Gotta list of reasons to be leaving when it's your turn to go. Got a burden in your throat that wants to be drowned, and then in the way head to go. You don't put yourself to bed, then I don't know who will. If I don't put an end to this, I don't think that anyone will. Self-ID was a year ago, and I'm starting to feel ill. If I don't put an end to this, then I know who will. Things were good until they stopped, 'cause I couldn't make you something that you're not. If I don't put an end to this, then I got a list of reasons to be leaving when it's your turn to go. Got a burden in your throat that wants to be drowned, and it isn't where your head should go. If you don't put yourself to bed, then I don't know who will. If I don't put an end to this, I don't think that anyone will.
The camaraderie that you get with baking bread together is a pretty incredible experience. And there's a sense of pride. Like, we look around and we never say it so much, but we all want to create the perfect loaf of bread. When you have like a really like handcrafted artisan loaf of bread, you're sort of like, whoa, bread could be this? It takes a long time to make a really good loaf of bread. Everything's still rolled by hand like it was done 100 years ago. Knowing that you're also doing something that generations before you have done is a pretty remarkable experience, thinking like, wow, my grandpa was probably doing the same thing that I'm doing. You know, my father and his brothers, they kept it going, and now, you know, this next generation, you hope that you can continue the work that they've done, but also create sort of your own stamp on it too. This is who we are. This is like our family legacy is making bread and baking. I mean, the community has kept us in business for 100 years. That's amazing.
All right, with the Band Together Buffalo Shutdown Showcase, our featured artist in tonight's episode is The Reign of Kindo with Joey Secaroli and Rocco Della Neve. Good to see you, fellas.
Nice to see you.
Glad to be here.
I remember first hearing about The Reign of Kindo and being like, all right, this is a New York-based band of Buffalo guys, and they're huge in South America. how did it happen that you developed this really like rabid fan base in South America?
It's really a bit of an anomaly, but if I was to pin it down to a couple of things, it's really just the magic and mystery of the internet. Our music had found itself onto a couple of internet radio stations down there, and a couple of just like streaming sites that were uniquely Brazilian, and somehow just kind of caught fire with that crowd. And we got a phone call from a couple of promoters in Brazil saying like, "Hey, I'm not sure how to quantify your band's following down here, but it does seem like a lot of people down here are really digging and listening to your music. I would be willing to take a risk and fly you guys down here, pay for all the visas, and if it makes money, we'll split it, but if not, whatever." And we're like, let's go to Brazil and play and see what happens. And it was like crazy, playing a bunch of clubs like filled with Brazilians, many of which, English is not they're a fluent language for them, but they're like singing the words. It was just a surreal experience that first time we went down there. So it's a happy accident, I guess you could say.
One of my happiest moments in the world, like in my life, was one of the first tours I did down in Brazil with Kindo, and I'm playing these. Joey's singing a song, October Storm, which is about the infamous Buffalo storm. At the time it was like 10 years ago. And I'm watching these people sing, again, like Joey said, not in their native tongue, louder than Joey. Like I could barely hear him sing. I'm like, what is going on? And we're playing this beautiful music. I'm like, it was just like this surreal moment of heaven. Nothing made sense. It didn't matter, but everybody was having like the best time ever. It was incredible.
I'm sure because this has been a regular thing for y'all that the Great Interruption has impacted that. Like, how have you had to evolve, in this time?
We have adapted a lot and have shifted gears a lot. We were producing a ton of content, live performance videos, just kind of from our own respective home studios, and then combining them together and putting them, posting them on our Patreon. And that mentioning Patreon, that has kind of been our lifeblood, and that's what's sustained us and saved us through this time. We have a core fan base that supports us on Patreon, and every month they pledge a certain amount of money, and in return we'll produce one of these videos, and we also use those resources to produce our new album content, which we've been dropping singles. We have a new single that's coming out on March 26th called Waiting on the Wind. It's part of a 3-song EP called Wither. And so we're really excited for people to hear the new stuff we've been working on. And our patrons have heard the new material as it's been created. Part of being a patron is you get to hear everything we do from kind of like the beginning iterations to like the final mix, and hear how it takes shape. And we wouldn't really be able to do much of anything if it wasn't for the amazing support of our patrons. And so anyone who's interested in checking that out, it's a great community. And we'd love to have you join us at any time. Everything has helped and sustained us. So thank you to those who are listening who are patrons.
You have this wild story of going from Buffalo to New York to Brazil, being able to carry your music around the world in some wild ways. What do you say to folks especially when you're back in Buffalo, or when you're talking to folks back home who are also making a run at a career in music? How do you make sense of it for them, or any guidance?
I think it does seem to be, in a lot of cases, a last man standing kind of game. You pour so much of yourself into this thing you love, music, art, whatever it is, and you just find new ways to love it, find new ways to fall in love with it, and kind of remain loyal and steadfast to that. Because there are definitely dark days. I mean, people, especially now, I'm sure you're going to hear a lot of that. This year was dark. There's a lot of soul searching. And you're like, what did I sacrifice all of the security and other opportunities for that could make my life less chaotic and hectic? But at the end of the day, those memories like I said, even that one in Brazil, I look back on that. Those are the happiest memories of my life. So if you're always chasing, I want more of those memories. I want more of that feeling. Inevitably, I think that you're going to have a happy life, and that kind of is your compass. You're just trying to stay true to that vision. Eventually, opportunities come as a result. I feel like whatever kind of wacky magical world this is that we inhabit, like it does have a way of rewarding you time and time again, and we're still waiting for more kind of rewards that we're confident are already on their way. So I think a stubborn optimism is necessary. You almost bordering on delusion, right, is kind of necessary, and a work ethic to match it. You know, you have to constantly be. It's competitive. Rising above the noise is no easy feat. So being able to try new things that you're just like, I don't want to do that old thing. I'm an old man. These are my ways. I do it this way. We print CDs. Okay. That's it. But it's like, you gotta adapt. Just throwing stuff at the wall and see what sticks. Oh, I have to play the social media game. Nowadays, musicians are cameramen as much as they are musicians, right? That it's important to learn the new skills that are part of our artistry, whether we like it or not.
Matt Scandal, singer for Vertical Horizon, says, if you can imagine yourself being happy doing anything else, you should do that. But if you can't imagine yourself being happy doing anything else, then you should do music and artistry. You need to be able to see someone else doing what you want to do to help you visualize that you can do it too. So at a certain point, if you're not able to find someone in your town, whether you're Buffalo or anywhere, that is doing and living the life you want to live, and it's really more about that, right? Because, you know, maybe you don't want to tour everywhere. That's okay. Maybe you want to like just make a living playing clubs and bars in Buffalo, and that makes you happy. You need to find the people who are doing that and use them as an example for how you can do that. If you do want to tour and you do want to like go for the, you know, international or national scale, you're going to need to start surrounding yourself with people who are also doing and trying to do that, and particularly who are already doing what you want to be doing. Yeah, I would say that's important.
I imagine that's a good segue then to queue up the videos that you send. Is there anything you'd like to say?
One of our newest singles called Better Off Together, which will also be included on the 3-song EP coming out on March 26th, called Wither. It's, you know, our songs dive into very much like existential realities, but also like don't want to take itself too seriously as well, want to be able to laugh at itself a little bit. And so I think it strikes a great balance of just bizarre imagery, jubilation, fun, celebration of life, but while also giving you something fun to watch while you listen to this, you know, I don't know. How would you describe the track, Rocco?
I never know how to describe any Kendo tracks. It's very difficult. This is why
I think you said one time I was playing it and you're like, this sounds like it's from outer space. Where is this from?
It definitely sounds like outer space music, which is appropriate because we just landed on Mars again, right? So the through line of Kendo's kind of experimentation and imagination comes through, and I think this is one of my personal favorites.
Lyrically, we wrote it before the lockdown, like months before the lockdown. Yeah. But lyrically, prophetic. The song is called "Better Off Together," and it's about how. So the main line in the chorus is "Nothing ever lasts forever. That's why our hearts are better off together." And you know, it's just kind of like spooky how much it spoke to the current era we're in, of just feeling like, wow, like even things that you thought would like be reliably there forever have been like taken away, and it's just accentuated like our need for each other, for our fellow man, and for our friends, our family, and because nothing is forever. You know, like we're all gonna take a long dirt nap after all this. We don't know where we go next, but like here we are now. So it's important to cherish what you have in the moment, because as this pandemic has shown us, like anything can be taken from you at any moment, and eventually we do lose it all. And so celebrate now and each other now in this moment.
Sometimes at night I stay up late and wonder
Next up, one more song from each of our contestants. So be sure to go to bandtogetherbuffalo.com, vote for your favorites, and remember, if you tip the band, you get an extra vote. Make it rain, y'all.
Well,
looks like a brand new day.
Hey, we're Amateur Hockey Club. This is Bones. Wanna dig up bones, make something new out of something old, uncover what the earth has held to find out where it goes. Thought I'd figure myself out by now, thought that I'd have a plan, thought I'd figure myself out by now, never was, has been. Wanna be in control of where I come from and where I go. Wanna ride the road until the road is gone. Be the one that the road been waiting on. Wanna stay at home. Wanna rule the world from that unseen throne. From the sunrise until the end of time. From the sunset until the well runs dry. Thought I'd figure myself out. Thought that I'd have a plan. Thought I'd figure myself out by now. Never once has been. Thought I'd run out of excuses to make, but I haven't had a way out that I wouldn't take. Haven't had a chance that I wouldn't throw away. But I know what I want by now. That I throw it away. Just to find out how far I could bend. Am I all afraid? Thought I'd figure myself out by now.
Hope y'all enjoyed episode 8 of the Band Together Buffalo Shutdown Showcase. Get your votes in for tonight's contestants, and come on back tomorrow night as our featured artist will be Laszlo Holyfeld, along with another 4 Buffalo bands. These live premieres air at 7 p.m. every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights through March 11th, which brings us to the end of round 2. For now, enjoy one more video from the Reign of Kindo. Until we meet again, keep in touch, keep it going.